How to be a villain.
Chu Shu, in a rage, shouted, "Those in charge of the Chu family, come and meet me." An elder said, "May I ask why the Holy Sun is visiting the Chu family?" Another elder added, "Was it one of our juniors who offended you?" Chu Shu said, "I will give the two of you a chance. Kneel and admit your sins. Perhaps for the sake of your ancestor, I might spare you." A boy, in shock and sweating, said, "The Taisu Holy Sun came to the Chu family and even smashed their doors." His friend asked, "What's going on?" Chu Lin said, "Holy Sun, the Chu family has deep ties to the Taisu Holy Ground. I hope you realize your mistakes, otherwise you may be stripped of your title." Chu Shu raged as he stared at them with killing intent and said, "If you do not want to live, then die." The bystanders were shocked as they exclaimed, "What a powerful aura!" The Chu family patriarch, in shock, thought to himself, "Chu Shu is so decisive, he attacks the moment he speaks." He then moved to protect the other elder, and their fists collided. As the elder dropped to the ground, Chu Lin said, "Chu Shu, you!" The boy gasped. The Chu family patriarch was knocked flying with a single punch? A girl said, "This is the power of the Holy Sun." Her friend added, "He sent a lesser saint flying with a single punch." Chu Shu said, "So the Chu family knows the human emperor fist too." Chu Lin replied, "The human emperor fist was passed down by our ancestor. Any direct descendant of the family can learn it." Chu Shu, his aura flaming with rage, said, "Oh." He then thought to himself, "Does my human emperor fist originate from the Chu ancestor?" As Chu Lin dashed towards Chu Shu with his raging aura, Chu Shu easily evaded. Chu Lin was shocked. Chu Shu judo chopped Chu Lin's neck, causing him to spit blood. Chu Lin dropped to the ground as Chu Shu stepped on him. Suddenly, Chi stomped the ground and said, "Chu Lin, your family killed my parents to obtain the Ji Shui treasure. The heavens have eyes. The Holy Sun has brought justice. Your end is here." As Chu Lin trembled, Chi raised her foot above his head. She then stomped on Chu Lin's forehead, making him sleep forever. Suddenly, Chu Tianyu jumped toward Chu Zhu and shouted, "Damn you, Chu Zhu! You dare mess with the Chu family?" Chu Tianxiang grabbed Chi and said, "Holy Sun!" Chu Tianyu shouted, "You wench! You dare kill my father?" Chu Tianxiang pretended to hold a knife to Chi's neck. Chu Shu turned around and said, "Let go of Chi." Raising his hand, he declared, "You seek death." Suddenly, Jin Qingshu said, "Holy Sun, you cannot touch the Chu family. The Chu family ancestor is one of the founders of Taisu Holy Ground. Their ties run deep. You must reconsider," he thought to himself. "The only reason I can act high and mighty in Lansing City is that the Chu family is behind me. If they fall, so do my good days. I must stop the Holy Sun." Suddenly, Luo Qingyu grabbed Chu Tianyu and Chu Tianxiang in an instant and said, "Do not move, or I will snap your necks." At that moment, Tianjin, Qi Mengdi, and Chu Xiaoran arrived. Tianjin said, "Holy Sun, can you have mercy on the Chu family patriarch?" Chu Zhu looked at Qi Mengdi and thought to himself, "Master is here. She looks more plump and bountiful after not seeing her for a few days." Chu Zhu smiled and said to Qi Mengdi, "Master, I missed you. Did you miss me?" Qi Mengdi thought to herself, this traitorous disciple and his honeyed words. Chu Zhu said, "Master, I have not seen you in so long. I missed you so much." Qi Mengdi replied, "You only know how to bring me trouble." They looked at Chu Tianyu and Chu Tianxiang. As Qi Mengdi said, "Chu Tianyu, Chu Tianxiang, has the Chu family truly sunk so low just to obtain a treasure? How can Taisu Holy Ground stand proud under the heavens if we let this go unpunished?" Chu Shu thought to himself, "Master treats me the best." Chu Xiaoran said, "I will handle the rest with the Tianxing Peak Master. Chu Shu, return to the Holy Ground with your master. The Holy Master seeks your presence." Chu Shu said, "All right, I will leave with my master first." He then thought to himself, "I am finally returning to the Holy Ground. I will have master teach me a few moves, Keke." As Chu Shu and Qi Mengdi walked ahead, Jin Qingshu trembled. Suddenly, Chu Shu said, "Right, since you are going to investigate anyway, check the Jubao Tower's finances as well." As he spoke, he held the soft, delicate behind of Qi Mengdi. Qi Mengdi blushed and said, "Traitorous disciple, where are you putting your hands?" Chu Shu said, "Sorry, my mistake. I seek your forgiveness." "Master, do you know? I keep dreaming of you every night when I am not at the Holy Ground." Qi Mengdi scolded, "Traitorous disciple, put your honeyed words and hands away." Chu Shu grinned, "That will not do. I am looking forward to cultivating with master at Taisu Holy Ground." At Taisu Peak, Chu Shu said, "I will meet with Sister Hua, report this incident, and seek you later." Qi Mengdi retorted, "Traitorous disciple, do not seek me. A few moments later, Chu Xiu saw Hua Luofei and said, Sister Hua, you wanted to see me? Hua Luofei said, I heard you had conflicts with the Chu family? Chu Xiu shrugged. Yes. The Chu family ran wild because of their ties to Tai Su and killed innocents, so I taught them a lesson. I know I should have considered your position before acting. Hua Luofei shook her head. I am not blaming you. You did the right thing. The Chu family ruled Lanxing City by relying on our connection. We could not punish them outright for the sake of appearances, but this incident serves as a proper warning. Chu Xiu smirked. So, I did something beneficial for Tai Su holy ground? He held Hua Luofei's soft hands and suddenly embraced her from behind. Then how will Sister Hua reward me? Hua Luofei's face remained calm. The Tai Chi ancient star will open soon. You should prepare. Once you are ready, I will check on you. As she walked away, Chu Xiu called after her, Very well, Sister Hua, that is a promise. At the cultivation room, Chu Xiu cultivates. A system notification said, Notice, host, the system detects that the Xing secret technique can be upgraded. Initiate breakthrough? Chu Xiu said breakthrough. A system notification said, Notice, congratulations. The host has successfully broken through and elevated the Xing secret technique to its utmost heights. Chu Xiu said utmost heights, and he said to himself, So this is the river of time. The Xing secret technique is famed for its mastery over time, granting unparalleled speed. No wonder someone at my level can sense the river of time. Chu Xiu stood up and said to himself, Let's try it. A few moments later, Chu Xiu came out of the room and saw Luo Qingyu, and she said, What kind of secret technique did you practice to disturb the laws of time? Suddenly, Qin Yi runs towards Chu Xiu and said, Uncle Chu Xiu, you are back. Chu Xiu smiled as he used his skill. As the whole area paused, Chu Xiu said to himself, Everything stopped? I can manipulate time now? Luo Qingyu said, This is the power of time that only a Saint King can handle. What stage are you in now, little one? Chu Xiu said, Sister Luo is amazing to be able to block my interference. Luo Qingyu said, I really want to cut you up and take a good look inside. Chu Xiu said, I do not think that is necessary. Sister Luo, can my technique affect the great saints? To pause their time. Luo Qingyu said, Affect great saints? This is the first time I have seen something like this. Judging by the strength of your technique, it should be possible to affect great saints. But I suggest that you test it out on your master for a more accurate judgment. Chu Xiu said, I intend to, and he raised his fingers. And Un pauses time as he touched Qin Yi's head. And he said, Not bad. Looks like you are not slacking off. Qin Yi said, Uncle Chu Xiu, I will not laze around. Auntie Fei Yang has been guiding my cultivation lately, and I have been improving fast. Chu Xiu said, Good girl. A few moments at the cultivation room, Chu Xiu said to himself, Let's try to break through my 9 origins to the lesser saint level. He sat down and said, Sister Luo, I am going to have a breakthrough. There might be a heavenly anomaly. Luo Qingyu said, Do not worry. Nothing will happen to Yunsha Peak while I am here. A system notification said, Notice, detecting the host's breakthrough from 9 origins to lesser saint level. A heavenly anomaly will occur. A system notification said, Notice, the 9 origins of Tao solidification will manifest in 20 breaths. A system notification said, Notice, please be ready. At a distance, a lady with huge future said in shock, Is the Holy Sun having a breakthrough again? Her friend with softer and large future said, It is even more ridiculous than the elemental tide last time. Her friend with huge melon said, I wonder what stage he is in now. In a distance, Chi Mengdi watches the sky and said this, It is the 9 origins aligned. What technique is he cultivating in order to achieve such heights? As she sweats, Luo Qingyu eating said, 5 elements and 9 origins aligned. Does little Chu Xiu truly possess the potential to become an emperor? 6 days later, Chu Xiu stood up and tears his clothes apart and shouted, Ah! A system notification said, Congratulations, host, on breaking through 9 origins to lesser saint level. As dust came out of the room, Chu Xiu sat down again and sighs. Luo Qingyu peeks at the door and saw Chu Xiu naked. Chu Xiu covers his chest instead of his groin as he said, Sister Luo, have some decency. Did you not see that I am naked? Even a pervert like me thinks you are being perverted. Luo Qingyu came close and said, It is not like I have not seen it before. What is there to be embarrassed about? Chu Xiu stood up and covers his groin instead of his chest as he said, You dare say that? You, peeker. A few moments later, he puts on clothes and said, Right. How long did my breakthrough take? Luo Qingyu said around 6 days. Chu Xiu said, So long? Chu Xiu shouted outside and said, Fei Yan, Fei Yan. Mo Fei Yan said, congratulations, Holy Son, on your advancement. I have arranged for people to clean up the place. It will look just like before within the day. Chu Xiu said, not bad. You truly are my greatest help. Mo Fei Yan said, came closer to him and said, Holy Son, Senior Luo is still here. Luo Qingyu said, do as you please, just treat me as heir. I do not mind if you do it in front of me. Chu Xiu said, Senior Luo, you are teasing me again. Fei Yan, I'll leave it to you. I'm going to meet Master now. Mo Fei Yan responded with a soft, As Chu Xiu walked toward the portal, Mo Fei Yan muttered to herself, I didn't detect any changes in space. How did he do it? Luo Qingyu added, not just you. Even a Saint King wouldn't notice the disturbance in space unless they were specifically looking for it. To have practiced the Xing secret technique to such a level, impressive. At Yunxia Peak, Peak Masters Hall, two ladies with equally impressive figures greeted him. Holy Son, they called out. Chu Xiu's gaze lingered on their attire, and he thought to himself, wow, both of these sisters are wearing black tights. Have Yunxia Peak disciples always been this bold? The lady in green huffed, it's all your fault. You made me wear this, and now the Holy Son saw it. The lady in pink giggled, don't worry, the Holy Son doesn't dislike it. Didn't you see his smile just now? The lady in green scoffed. Oh, and how did you even come up with this idea? The lady in pink smirked. I saw the Peak Master wearing it, so I made an imitation. It's actually quite comfortable. A few moments later, Chu Xiu pushed open the door. Master, I'm here. Chi Mengdi, lounging and eating grapes, asked, what is the matter? Chu Xiu declared, Master, I'm here to spar with you. Chi Mengdi choked in shock. It's still broad daylight, you traitorous disciple. She slammed the door shut. Chu Xiu blinked in confusion. What are you doing, Master? Chi Mengdi looked away, a faint blush dusting her cheeks. It can't be helped. I'll go get those little toys you made. Chu Xiu flailed. Wait, there's no rush for that. Chi Mengdi narrowed her eyes. What's wrong? What are you up to? Chu Xiu sighed. Master, do you really think I'm only here to improve my aptitude? Chi Mengdi fell silent, momentarily confused. Then, realization dawned, and she pointed an accusing finger at him. Screw off. Nobody thought that. Chu Xiu groaned. And yet you blame it on me? Watch yourself, Master. Chi Mengdi snapped. Misunderstood what? Stop talking nonsense. Chu Xiu relented. Yes, you're right. Happy now? My cultivation has improved, and I want to fight Master to test my strength. You wouldn't refuse, would you? Chi Mengdi raised an eyebrow. Oh? Have you grown so arrogant that you dare challenge me? She smirked inwardly. This is a good chance to teach him a lesson. He embarrassed me just now. I'll make him pay for it. Fine, she said. Where do you want to fight? If we battle at Taisu Holy Ground, we might damage Yunxia Peak. Let's go to the Void instead, Chu Xiu suggested. Chi Mengdi scoffed. Are you sure? Can you even enter the Void at your level? Suddenly, he opened a rift in space. Chi Mengdi's eyes widened. How did you do that? I can still sense your aura. It's only at the godly skill stage. Have you comprehended the laws of space? Or have you already reached the greater saint level? Chu Xiu smiled. It's nothing. I just had an epiphany about the Xing secret technique. Master, be careful. He moved at an incredible speed. Chi Mengdi barely had time to react. I didn't expect his techniques to be so powerful. Chu Xiu suddenly appeared before her. Don't space out, Master. Take this. Chi Mengdi gritted her teeth. Traitorous disciple, I'll teach you a lesson today. She launched an attack, but Chu Xiu evaded with ease. Haha, that's right. Don't hold back, he taunted, preparing his palm for another strike. Chi Mengdi spun her sword, and Chu Xiu flinched. Your body is powerful, she noted, to withstand my lifeblood great saint armament. Chu Xiu marveled. Master's weapons are equally powerful, capable of tearing through the skin of my sacred constitution. Don't hold back, he encouraged. I need to learn just how powerful I am. The battle raged on. Luo Qingyu, clad in purple, observed from afar. His strength has increased more than tenfold after the breakthrough. Luo Qingyu, in white, nodded. His rate of improvement is completely abnormal. Chi Mengdi won't be able to defeat him without resorting to lethal techniques. Little Chu Xiu's power has fully matured soon. Even those at the greater saint level won't be able to suppress him. She added, and don't forget, he has a congenital treasure. Luo Qingyu in purple smirked. That's great. Once he can move freely among Saint Kings, it will be time for us to focus on our own matters, elsewhere. A mysterious lady watched Chu Xiu and Chi Mengdi sparring in the void. When Chu Xiu reaches his full potential, Taisu will grow even further, she murmured. A few moments later, Chu Xiu, panting slightly, grinned. Ha ha, thank you, master, for sparring with me. Chi Mengdi nodded. You worked hard. Chu Shu mused aloud. I wonder how powerful I'd be if I pushed my 5 elements and 9 origins to the level of a great saint. He held Chi Mengdi's soft, delicate hands. Maybe I could even challenge a saint king, he speculated. Chi Mengdi turned away, flustered. Look at your boasts. We reached a tie today because I am not in peak condition. Chu Shu chuckled. Yes, of course. There's no way a traitorous disciple like me could tie with Master, right? Master must care about me so much that she's afraid of hurting me. Chi Mengdi scowled. Leave. Chu Shu smirked. Master, look. It's nighttime. The perfect time for another spar. Leave, Chi Mengdi snapped. Did we not just spar? It's getting dark. You should go to bed. Chu Shu said, Master, I found a good book while traveling. It contains plenty of secret knowledge. Aren't you curious? He slapped her thighs and said, Chi Mengdi blushed, feeling pleasure, and said, Then tell me, traitorous disciple. The next day, Chu Shu stepped out and walked through the forest. Looking at an item in his hands, he thought to himself, back then, Tian Yunzi said this map of Tai Chi Ancient Star was related to the Tao source. But I can only determine the exact location after arriving at Tai Chi Ancient Star. Tao sources are remnants from the birth of heaven and earth. Consuming them allows cultivators to attune themselves to the way of heaven, bringing them closer to enlightenment. To regular cultivators, a treasure like this is invaluable. But for me, not only is it useless, it's actually harmful. My Tao is the Tao of all for one, the complete opposite of the Tao of heaven. To the heavens, my path is heretical. Auntie Luo said I would face a terrible disaster when I break through to the pseudo-emperor realm. So how do I avoid that? Suddenly, he heard a commotion. A lady shouted, I want one. Another said, I want one too. A third voice pleaded, wait, don't push. Chu Shu walked toward them and thought to himself, oh, what are they selling? Wait, aren't these the sisters I bumped into a few days ago? Glancing at the items, his eyes widened. These are stockings? The lady in the pink dress greeted him, Holy Sun. The lady in the green dress added, Holy Sun, you're here. A lady in a blue dress with an ample figure bowed slightly. I greet the Holy Sun. Chu Shu nodded. Go on, don't mind me. As he walked away, he mused, did I just start a new trend? No. Actually, it's more accurate to say Master started it. If all the women cultivators in Tai Su started wearing stockings, now that would be a sight to see. Hey. A system notification suddenly appeared. Nothing good happens when the host laughs. At Tai Chi Ancient Star, as craters appeared all over the ground, an eerie eye fixated on a coffin. Kakaka, you have awoken, Tai Yi? A deep voice responded, Kakaka, Tai Chi Ancient Star is opening. Tai Yi, you cannot stop me this time, I'm breaking free. You damn evil thoughts, you dare cause chaos? The eye sneered. Kaka, Tai Yi, you fought me for so many years, yet you never managed to banish me. You're old, almost dead. Why not give up? Just let me go. A few days later at Taisu Holy Ground, Yongxia Peak, back mountain as Chu Shu and Chi Mengdi strolled through the forest, she spoke, Tai Chi Ancient Star is opening. I will head there in advance with the other great saints. Take these special messaging talismans. Chu Shu nodded. Not only will you face monsters, but also the natives of Tai Chi Ancient Star. They are no small threat. There are plenty of dangers and traps. You may be powerful now, but don't be careless. Do not worry, I won't be reckless. As he held her close, she protested, Traitorous disciple, let go. It's still broad daylight. Chu Zhu pulled her closer. Let me feel you a little longer. Chi Mengdi hugged him tightly and whispered, Do not dare die. Chu Shu smirked. You think too little of me, master. He flicked her forehead playfully. She then handed him an item. Take this. It might help you in critical moments. Chu Shu examined it. What is this? There is a great Saint middle stage corpse inside. You can control it with your mind. It's very durable and can take damage in your place. Chu Shi shook his head. My constitution has reached greater completion. In addition to having the Je secret technique, these are not very useful to me. You should keep it. Chi Mengdi hesitated but relented. All right. Once you reach Tai Chi Ancient Star, make contact with us and avoid acting alone to prevent unnecessary risks. I shall leave first. Rest well. In a different scene at Chu Shu's mansion, Luo Qingyu beckoned. Come here, little boy. Chu Shu approached. What is wrong, Auntie Lo? He wrapped an arm around her tiny waist. Luo Qingyu reached inside her chest and handed him something. Take this. Chu Shu inspected it. What is this? Luo Qingyu explained. I know the laws of heaven have changed, even pseudo-emperors are being suppressed. So before I sealed myself, I left something behind, such as these jades. They sealed my 2 divine skills. If used properly, they can wound a pseudo-emperor, perhaps even kill one. Chushu's eyes gleamed. So powerful? She continued. This one sealed a defensive technique of mine. None but the peak of pseudo-emperors can break it after activation. But remember, it only lasts for 15 minutes. Chushu leaned in and kissed her cheek. Auntie Luo, you're like my real auntie. Luo Qingyu was stunned. Huh? Luo Qingyu in purple grumbled to herself. You brat! Luo Qingyu in white, still dazed from the kiss, hesitated before relaying the message. The purple one told me to tell you, to not die. Chushu smirked. Do not worry, I am not that easy to kill. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Let's keep the conversation going and get those analytics buzzing. Until next time, take care.